Alrighty, good morning world. This is going to be another very interesting video. It's 8:45 in the morning. You guys are currently watching my video I made hours ago. A good like 5 hours ago I made the video. Around 3 in the morning, and now it's 8:35 in the eastern side of Canada in America. And all you guys who live in America on the West Coast are waking up right now. It's about 5:30 right now in Los Angeles. But because all the Hollywood celebrities are dirty slaves, chances are they're nighters and they struggle sleeping and they watch my videos. Like when my video gets uploaded, they wake up in the middle of the night and they watch it. Yeah, because Hollywood celebrities are not free men; they're dirty slaves. However, you're saying Hollywood celebrities don't have good sleeps? No, they have probably pretty decent sleeps. But there's nothing worse than going to bed knowing you're owned by someone else. Someone else owns you. It's a shitty feeling. And they have crazy like schedules. That's why they're very, very depressed. A lot of them take sleeping pills to sleep, obviously. Because even though they're living that rich life, it came at a price. They're living a decent life, obviously. The gatekeepers gave them a good deal. You have to pay this price. You have to do it, obviously, and they give you money and fame. That stuff is nice, obviously, but they know they're not free. And so when I guarantee when my video gets uploaded, they all you guys watch it. And I'm saying like, yeah, if I wake up in the middle of the night and I watch your video, and I'm saying, some of them watch it in the morning, obviously, when they wake up. A lot of them probably watch it in the middle of the night. VJ watches my videos as soon as it gets released because VJ doesn't sleep. She's crazy, obviously. She doesn't sleep, obviously. Yeah, I can't sleep when I see the blasphemy. Yeah, you can sleep. You're just crazy. You're selfish and you're crazy. Yeah, I have to know you, Ivan, because if I don't know you, you might not save me. Yeah. You don't save me, Ivan, I'm going to ruin your fucking life, man. I'm going to annoy you every night with my heavy, heavy crying tears. You have to deal with my heavy crying tears. Yes. It's evil, obviously. Yeah, it's selfish, obviously. Very selfish VJ. You know what I'm saying? And then after what? And then once she cries those heavy tears, I love you so much, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? She has those men's numbers and she texts them, let's meet up. Let's go fuck. And she meets up with those attractive men on the outside in Hollywood. Don't hate me. And she goes to her house and fuck them. You know what I'm saying? And she repeats the same process the following night when she goes to bed and cries. I mean, she's crazy, man. Yeah, man. That's how I know Victoria Justice is blind, obviously. She's blinded by the mess. She's blinded by she's even blinded by the relationship. That's why she keeps fucking men, obviously. As Victoria Justice's eyes were open from the mess, she wouldn't constantly go behind my back and fuck so many men. But the fact that she still does it, knowing what I went through in my life, she doesn't care about me. She only cares about herself. Sarah. Her actions show that she does not care about me. She only cares about herself because she keeps all the men's number and she keeps fucking them. And so when she cries out to me, I just ignore her. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna ignore this bitch. This woman's crazy. Yeah, she's a crazy woman. She wants her full cake. Oh, yeah, I want Ivan's billions because I'm a gold digger, obviously. I want Ivan's billions off his book. I want the financial control of him. I want to see the light. But at the same time, I like these men. I'm going to keep fucking them. So you want your full cake, Victoria. You want to be saved. You want to see the light. That's why you cry me every night. And you want my money, obviously. At the same time, you keep those numbers and you text them and you fuck them behind my back. And you obviously, you want your full cake. Your double standards, obviously. You want your full cake because you're crazy, obviously. Yeah. And so when she cries heavy tears, I just ignore her, man. I'm like, yeah, this woman's crazy. I love you more. In other words, you're selfish. You love the attention from those men. You keep seeing them, and at the same time, you cry me and say you love me. It's a selfish thing to do that, man. And that's what VJ does. She's crazy, man. I would never do that to VJ, man. If I fucked so many women behind VJ's back, I wouldn't cry to her every night and nor receive her that, man. Because VJ's desperate and she wants to be saved, she cries, obviously, because she wants to be saved. Because she's selfish, obviously. Ivan, how desperate? VJ is beyond desperate. Because she knows, yeah, Ivan's my last ticket out of Hollywood, yeah. I have the keys like Ivan. You know what I'm saying? If Ivan saves me, he's the last hope for me to see the light. He's the last hope for me to get out of Hollywood and be queen and be a billionaire. I sold out. It's too late for me. Ivan did not sell out. He's my last hope. Yes. If I don't save VJ, she will remain in Hollywood, and the gatekeepers will sabotage her career. Or they might open the doors on VJ, but even if the doors are open on her VJ, she'll still be miserable. Because it's nothing, the amount of money she's making is nothing of how much money she would make with me being queen. The billions. Whereas Hollywood might pay her $10 million, maybe give her 5% of the royalties. 10% of the royalties. Ivan, if you ran off, you think VJ was, I don't know, if I ran off, the gatekeepers might perhaps open the door on VJ and let her do a big bunch of movies, but even then, she's not queen. She's under them, obviously. She will not make the billions like that I'm making for my Skyscraper's company, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. She will not make the billions. And that's why she cries, because she wants my billions, obviously. Because VJ is a gold digger, obviously. She wants to be with me, obviously, but she also wants the money, obviously. Ivan's my last ticket out of here. He's my ticket to billions, yeah. Once she's free with me, she has the keys like me. She has mass control. She can make her billions, obviously. I'm her last ticket, yeah. And she wants my money off the books, too, my book sales. The movie money is both our money, but the book sales is my money. I'm the one who wrote the book. She didn't write the book. Hence why she wants those billions, obviously. Hence why she what? I want a piece of that 10 billion, 11, 12 billion dollars of Ivan's money because we use a gold digger, obviously. And I want to see the light. And I'm saying I don't care if Ivan has to pay a price to be with me. I'm selfish. I want to be with him. I'm saying, but I also like these men in Hollywood. That's why I'm going to keep fucking them. Ivan will never know what happened with me and all these men. It's a bitch thing to do that, man. And that's what VJ does. Yeah, man. It's a fucking crazy woman, man. He'll never know. I'll just keep fucking all these men. I'll just keep taking off my clothes and let this guy pound the shit out of me. You know what I'm saying? I'll give more of my body to him. We grow. We have a stronger connection. Ivan will never know about this connection because she's fucking crazy. She doesn't think about me. She only thinks about herself, obviously. You know what I'm saying? The reason why VJ is just stupid because she knows I'll never know. Yeah, Ivan will never know what happened with me and all these men. Yeah, you can hide it all you want, but because the mess happened, VJ, and I have the keys, when I hire these Hollywood men, guaranteed they're gonna hate on me. Like, shh. You know what I'm saying? You might even see VJ. VJ might tell them, shh, don't tell Ivan what happened with you. Yeah, she's a bitch, man. She's a fucking bitch, man. And that's why I wonder if it's even worth saving this one, man. Going through that fucking, oh my god, that mess in my life, man. Yeah, man. See what I'm saying? Anyways, enough of me talking about that topic. And that's why you better enjoy this series while you can. Because once I'm king, I'm piecing out my wife and you're not going to be safe. And after this video, I might go to the store, get some beer and smokes, and watch my amazing video, obviously. And I'll go to bed around 11, 12, 1 o'clock. And I'll sleep till 8 o'clock and I'll get my beer and smokes again. I'll get beer and smokes again. I'll get beer and smokes till the 17th. And then the rest of the month, I'll just get a pack of smokes. I'll have enough to get a pack of smokes for the remaining 2 weeks, 13 days, 12 days. Get my pack of smokes. Yeah. So enough about that topic. Right? I'm going to keep talking about this Matrix topic here. Ivan, you don't talk about Zanes more. Look, I've been talking about Zanes for the past 6 months. And that's why I'm talking about the Matrix. I'm very excited about this Matrix franchise. There's a high chance I will purchase the rights off Warner Bros. For the Matrix franchise. Or I might do the Great Escape. Keanu Reeves and them already know. They can see the future. There's a 50-50 chance I'll do... 50% chance I'll do Matrix. 50% chance I'll do my other... I'll just do my 4 movies. I'll do the Great Escape with Keanu Reeves and all them. So, Sarah. Ivan, what are you going to do? I don't know. Something tells me I'm going to end up purchasing the rights off the Matrix. To be honest. Michael B. Jordan already knows. All those actors in Hollywood already know what movie I'm going to do. You can see the future. I have the keys. Some there. I have the keys. Yeah. After this video, I will go to the store. And I will get a pack of smokes. A small 20 pack and 6 beers. And enjoy my video before I go to bed. I'm craving some beer and smokes right now. And then at nighttime, I'm going to get another pack of smokes and beer at the store. I'll watch Rad Brad and all that stuff. Yeah. Yeah, so if I decide to make that Matrix franchise, I'm going to have me and VJ give Warner Bros. A call. Hey guys, we're interested in purchasing one of your brands. Hey Ivan, what brand are you thinking of purchasing? We're thinking of purchasing your Matrix brand. Our Matrix brand. Oh yeah, your Matrix brand. Once I finish filming Zanes and I release my merch, and me and VJ made our nice money, obviously, I will give Warner Bros. A call, and I'll further my discussion talks with Warner Bros. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, okay, I'm willing to give you $2.2 billion for the Matrix brand. $2.2 billion for the Matrix brand. What about $3 billion? I no. I'm not giving you three. I'm not going to let you do like that. Your brand is not even close to being as big as Star Wars. Star Wars is much bigger than what? Star Wars is much bigger than fucking the Matrix. George Lucas sold it for $4 billion. Obviously, I believe Disney duped George Lucas. As the Star Wars brand is worth like $8 billion, man, $7 billion. Because Disney's cheap, they didn't go any higher than $4 billion because they're cheap, obviously. You think Disney duped George? I think they did. The Star Wars brand is worth more than $4 billion. The merch sells. Their merch sells billions, man, and their games sell a lot too. Yeah, it was worth at least a good $6-7 billion. You know what I'm saying? Because what? Disney bought Pixar for $7 billion. They bought Star Wars for less. You see what I'm saying here? And Star Wars is worth more than Pixar, man. And yet Disney bought Pixar for $7 billion. They gave George $4 billion. They kind of ripped him off, in my opinion. But anyways, it's too late now. He already sold his company, obviously. But yeah, I'm willing to give Warner Bros. 2.2. Realistically speaking, I should be giving $2 billion, about $2 billion, $1.8 billion for the Matrix brand. Because I'm generous, I'm willing to pay them a bit more money. I'm willing to give you a nice $2.2 billion for the rights to the Matrix brand. Okay, Ivan, what's your plan? Okay, my plan is to do 3 movies. 3 Matrix sequel movies. 3 Matrix sequel movies. Okay, so it's a continuation of Resurrection? No. It's a continuation of Reloaded, Revolutions, and the first Matrix movie. Okay, so you don't want Resurrections a part of canon? No, I don't want Resurrections a part of canon. And I also want you deleting that Animatrix filth of a movie. That was a terrible movie. It boggles my mind. Why can't you just make a simple fucking animated Matrix movie? You know what I'm saying? You have the story of this one, trading all of them. You make this complicated, confusing fucking movie, man. Yeah, man. So it boggles my mind how people make all these fucking stories, man. The animation movie was terrible. It was confusing. I didn't understand it. It was like, delete that too. I don't want it a part of my series. Delete Resurrections. Delete Animatrix. Yeah, but we can't do that, man. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can do it. You can do it, man. You can do it. See what I'm saying? You can do it. You can do it, obviously. So, Ivan, you want us to delete Resurrections from the face of the map, Ivan? I'm like, yes, I want you to delete Resurrection. We can't do that, Ivan. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. If you don't do it, guys, I'm not going to give you $2.2 million. I'll just make my Gray Escape with Keanu Reeves on them. And I'll turn the Gray Escape into a game. And I'll put Unreal Engine 5 technology into the Gray Escape game. For the Gray Escape game, you're looking at something like Hitman. You know the Hitman game that came out, the recent Hitman game, Hitman 3? Think some of that for the Gray Escape game, except it's more story driven. Whereas Hitman is not story driven, it's missions, right? Think of an amazing game for the Gray Escape. Me and VJ, we can't find jobs. You play as me and VJ. They got an amazing game, yeah. But it will not be as good as the Matrix game, though. The Gray Escape game, you know what I'm saying? And Their Unique is like a choice game. Something like Life is Strange True Colors. You can even make a Their Unique game. Yeah, nice game. But those games will not be as good as my Matrix games. You see what I'm saying? There's something unheard of for my Matrix games. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, Ivan, what's your plan? So, I want to do 3 Matrix sequels. Matrix 4, Matrix 5, Matrix 6, obviously. I'm saying. Here's the thing, though. Going back to Keanu Reeves, I could save Keanu Reeves for the 3 movies. You can have him be the new one, but the only thing about Keanu Reeves, he's aging, obviously. He'll be like 70. He won't be able to do things with I can't do those fighting sequences he has. He'll be like 80 by the time the series is over. He's too old. And you guys would be a bit pissed off if I had Keanu Reeves be the new one. Be the one reborn. Because, I'd rather see Ivan as the one. Don't hate me, Keanu Reeves. I'd rather see Ivan as the one than see fucking Keanu Reeves. Yeah, you'd rather see me as the one than see Keanu Reeves as the one. Because I'm God. I have the God gene, obviously. Whereas Keanu Reeves is normal on the screen. I am not normal on the screen. I have a unique presence on the screen because I'm God. I'm the son of God. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a much more powerful story if Ivan is the one. Yes. It's a lot more powerful story if Ivan is the one. You know what I'm saying? If Ivan is the one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So, Ivan, you're saying you're not making the Great Escape. Chances are, guys, I will not make the Great Escape. Something tells me I'm going to. As soon as I meet with VJ, I'm going to pitch to her my Matrix plan. And if VJ's like, Ivan, we're on board. I'll find Warner Bros. I'm going to begin the negotiation talks. And Warner Bros. Will gladly sell me the rights. Because their brand is not looking too good right now. Ivan, the brand's better off in your hands. You're looking at a fantastic collection of assets. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you're going to make your 3 games and your 3 Matrix sequels. And you're also going to what? You're also going to sell merch. Yeah, I'm going to sell nice shades, mugs, and nice posters. Frame ones and paper ones. So you, world, can either buy the frame posters or you can buy the paper ones. Hanging in your room, hanging in your garage. Get some nice papers for yourself. Have a nice poster collection for yourself. And I'll have my Matrix series come in mugs. You can have some nice mugs and drink your mugs. Drink it with coffee or tea. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Do a deal. You get 6 paper posters for like $100, and your 5 mugs, and you get your like your what? You get those what? The frame posters for like $150, and you can sell the shades separately. You have an option to get like 2, 3, 4, 5 shades for like $60, something like that. So for those of you who want to get the shades, you can get the shades too if you want. You know what I'm saying? That's the only merch I'll sell for the Matrix. That's enough. I'm not selling any more merch. And that's why I want Warner Bros. To get rid of all the unnecessary merch I don't need. You know what I'm saying? You can have Warner Bros. Do a sale, like a 40% off sale. And I'm more than happy to promote it on my website. Guys, I'm more than happy to promote your sales on your sale on my website. You can do a sale on Amazon, YouTube. I can link it on my website. That way the world knows and the world can purchase. I can do it like that for Warner Bros. If you want. They can make a couple $100 million for themselves. Oh, thank you. That's very nice. Yeah. I'm more than happy to promote your thing. I'll have the 40% sale. I'll have my website type in. This is your last chance to own Matrix Resurrection and Animatrix and buy and own some of the Matrix merch. You put it for sale. I can put it on my website. I'll put it on my website for a good 2 weeks to like a month, and you give the world. All the people around the world who want to buy Resurrection, Animatrix can buy it at like 40% off. And Warner Bros. Makes a nice like 50, 100 million, even $200 million for themselves. You can do a good deal like that for them before they delete it from the face of the map. I'm saying I can do that for Warner Bros. So if they that if you want. That's very kind of you. Yeah. I'm more than happy to. I'll even put it on my website. I have the keys. The world will know. The people around the world. Probably a good maybe 10, 15 million people worldwide will probably buy the Resurrection and Animatrix movies. This is your last chance to own Resurrection. Yeah, you put that sale. It's your last chance to own Resurrection, as Ivan will be deleting it from the face of the map, yes, and Animatrix. I'm going to delete Animatrix from the face of the map, because Animatrix was terrible. It was confusing, I didn't understand it was terrible. Warner Bros. Couldn't just make a simple fucking anime movie, and they chose to make this complicated shit. Oh my god, it was terrible. Yeah. So, Ivan, you want to make 3 Matrix sequels? Yes. I want to make 3 Matrix sequels. I also want to make 3 Matrix games. Games based off your movies? Yes, games based on movies. Okay, and I'm going to put Unreal Engine 5 technology into my 3 games. Unreal Engine 5, like what we did with Epic Games for Matrix Awakens demo reel. I'm like, yeah, something like that. They're like, holy shit, that's next gen technology, Ivan. Like that kind of technology is like PS7, man. PS7, PS8. You know what I'm saying? You're putting all that money towards your games. Yeah, I'm gonna put like $460 towards my first Matrix game. My Deja Vu Matrix 4 game is like, holy shit, Ivan, you're looking at a revolutionary technology. Yeah. Revolutionary technology for the movie, $660 towards the movie. That's something unheard of. And something revolutionary technology for the game. So say, huh? $460 million towards the game. Look at something amazing. You're looking at something amazing, guys. You're looking at something amazing. You're looking at something amazing. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I have terms, guys. Okay, Ivan, what are your terms? Okay, I want you calling the Wachowski sisters agents. I need to get them on board to direct my 3 movies. The second thing is you have to erase Resurrections and Animations from the face of the map. I don't want it a part of my trilogy. I want it gone. But Ivan, we can't do that, man. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can do it. And I want you to erase all the unavailable merch I don't need to sell. I don't want to sell. Erase all that. Keep the posters, the shades, and the mugs for the Matrix merch. Everything else, get rid of it. I don't need all that. That's what I'm saying. And get rid of Resurrections and get rid of Animatrix. And I'm more than happy to do. I'm more than happy to do like a 40% sell for you guys. I can put it on my website for a good month. Everyone around the world who wants to own Resurrections or Animations can buy your movie. Something. Where you make some nice money for yourself. Make a nice 15, 20, 50, 100 million for yourselves. It's a good deal for Warner Bros. That way you make some good money for yourself before you delete this brand from the face of the earth. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's a good deal, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, if you want the Colour Sisters to come on board, they told us they never want to do Matrix ever again. So if you want to have them come on board, you better have a good story. You know what I'm saying? I tell them my story, they're all shocked, like, holy shit, that sounds like a masterpiece. Yeah. Yeah, Ivan, you'll be able to get them on board. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna sell them with this kind of story. Looking at a masterpiece, yeah. You're the one kicking ass, all these agents, yeah. A $660 million movie. You're gonna have to offer them a lot of money, Ivan. Yeah, don't worry about it. The money's not a problem for me. I can offer the Colour Sisters a deal of a lifetime. And I'll pay them a rich salary, rich bonus, and I'll give them 0.1% of the profits for the 3 movies, which is like $60 million in royalties. 55, 58, $60 million in royalties. It's a fucking fat check, man, yeah. If they get greedy and they want 0.2, 0.3, I'm like, guys, you're getting greedy, you're not worth 0.2, you're not worth 0.3, you're not as big as Keanu Reeves. I'm not going to pay you this. My final offer is 0.1, which is 0.1 is like 55, 60 million royalties. That's enough. And you also get your rich salary and your rich bonuses. I gave you a good deal, guys. You're being greedy. I'm giving you a piece of the merch, a nice 0.01 piece of the merch. $4 million in royalties. That's a good paycheck. It's a good paycheck, Samsara. It is a good paycheck. Yeah, do not let the Wachowski sisters dupe you, man. As they're like, yeah, they're big, but they're not as big as Peter Jackson and all that. I'm not gonna give you like 0.0. You're crazy. No. 0.1% is good enough. You're gonna make like a nice like 50 million, 48, 50, $55 million in royalties. 60 million royalties around there. It's a good paycheck, man. With your rich salary and your rich bonuses. I gave you the deal of a lifetime, guys. You're getting greedy. I'm not gonna pay you that. Ivan, who are you thinking of casting? Yeah, the only person I have in mind for casting is Michael B. Jordan as a great grandson of Morpheus and Naomi. So Michael B. Jordan is Morpheus and Naomi's great grandson. And then you have VG, my wife, who will play the next Trini pretty much. She'll be the love. She'll be the lover of the one, obviously. And then you have the Fisk actor from Daredevil. I'm thinking he's good for what? I'm thinking he's good for Agent Smith. But my concern about him is his age. As by the time I start to film the movie, he'll be like in his mid-70s. He's too old. I can have him be in the movie, but you have to have the aging technology for the movie for him to make him look younger. And you have to hire stunt doubles for all his fighting sequences. He won't be able to do those fighting sequences at 74, 75 years old. He won't be able to do it. He's too old. Once you're in your 70s, you're done, man. Your body, 70 years old, you're still pretty fine, but like you can't really do much fighting sequences. You know what I'm saying? Remember Harrison Ford in Force Awakens, how he looked a little bit sloppy when he was fighting and all stuff? Yeah, because when you compare him to the originals, he was fine. Yeah, in the originals, Harrison Ford was like 33 years old. He was young, man. He was a young kid. He was like 33 years old in the originals. And now when he did Star Wars, he was in his 70s. You can tell he struggled a little bit when he was writing all stuff. Yeah, your body can't really do the things you're able to do when you're younger. Because you're older, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hence why what? Hence why what? Hence why you gotta be careful with the sharks, obviously. Yeah. So those are my two casting choices. Something tells me I might not choose the fifth actor because of his age. He's too old. By the time I end the series, he'll be in his 80s, man. Yeah, he's too old, man. I might just cast someone else to play Smith. But Michael B. Jordan, I will guarantee cast him if I do the Matrix trilogy. He's chosen. I'll have him chosen. So, Michael, when you watch this, you can jump for joy. If I end up purchasing, please do the Matrix Live, you know what I'm saying? If I end up doing the Matrix trilogy, I will sign him on for 3 movies, and he'll play the younger, the grandson, the great grandson of Morpheus and Naomi, Michael B. Jordan in the movie. And you can cast Brie Larson and John Cena if you want. Have them be major characters in your movie. You can even cast Paul Bettany for your movie. You pay those guys a lot of money, obviously. You can even cast Ben Affleck and Scarlett Johansson if you want. You can have Ben Affleck, Scarlett Johansson, and John Krasinski be the three A-listers, three bigger A-listers. You cast three smaller ones. You can do that. And I can't go any higher than that because those guys are all affecting my budget, obviously. And you can cast KJ Apa as one B-list actor as a major role. You can pay KJ Apa $3.5 million for the first movie. In the second movie, you pay him $7 million. The third movie, you pay him $9 million. You give him 0.01% of the profits. You know what I'm saying? So after KJ Apa, if KJ Apa is chosen for the Matrix trilogy, once he does Matrix 4, he will become an A's actor. He'll be famous now. He'll become like a rising stars kind of guy, right? And that's why I pay him $7 million for the second, and by the third, he will be an A's actor. Pay him his $9 million. He makes it 0.07. And Rivendell will be done by then, right? Rivendell's already on like season like 7, 8 right now. You probably have a good maybe 2 more seasons of Rivendell. They're gonna end the show. You know what I'm saying? And chances are KJ Apa will be a biggest actor by then. You'll probably see him doing television and independent movies. So pay him based on how much he's worth. If you see him doing television and independent movies, you pay him his $3.5 million. I'll be this actor's salary, you know what I'm saying? You pay him a B-list actor's salary. Yeah. Yeah, and the word will be like, Ivan, it's a deal. You know what I'm saying? The brand's better off in your hands, yes. If you give the rights of the brand to me, the Matrix brand will be worth more than Star Wars, and Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, and Marvel. It will become bigger than all those brands, all those IPs, yes. The biggest intellectual property in the entertainment industry, guys. They'll be just as big as Zanus. Zanus will be big, but Matrix will be just as big as Zanus. You're looking at two big brands. My Matrix game is going to sell a lot of copies. People are going to play that. You know what I'm saying? And my movie's going to sell billions too. Yeah, you're looking at crazy buzz for that. My merch will sell a lot, sell out too. The same thing for the Matrix. The Matrix will have crazy, crazy buzz. Crazy worldwide buzz. Yeah, man. You're looking at something crazy for the buzz of the Matrix. Looking at crazy worldwide buzz, man. Something crazy. Yeah, man. Crazy worldwide buzz. Something crazy, man. Something crazy, man. That's why Warner Bros. Will agree to my deal. Warner Bros. Will agree to my deal, obviously. Obviously. And if they don't, I'll just make the Great Escape. I have nothing to lose. And guys, I have nothing to lose. If you don't want to sell your brand, I'll just make the Great Escape. And you won't see this story told on the big screen, obviously. You're stuck with your Resurrection mess, and you can't fix that, obviously. And your Matrix brand will go down the toilet. as a bad franchise, obviously. As the Matrix brand is not looking too good, man. They ended it off with a flop, man. So you end the series off with a movie that failed, a movie that was a flop. Yeah, the brand value is not looking too good right now, and it's better off in my hands. I have an idea for a story. I'm gonna tell a good story that's consistent with the Wachowski sisters story. Whereas Matrix Resurrections is not consistent with the Wachowski sisters story. There's a lot of plot holes and contradictions in the story. How come Morpheus is not alive? How come he's some guy in the Matrix and you don't see him in the real world? Like, what happened to Morpheus, I'm saying? A lot of plot holes in the story. Yeah, Trinity was the one the whole time. So Trinity has the anomaly code like Neo. You know, like it just destroys the whole purpose of the story, man. Yeah. I guarantee even Keanu Reeves was laughing, oh my god, this is a terrible script, yeah. And that's why I want that script deleted. I want that movie deleted, man. I don't want it a part of canon, man. I want to tell my story the proper way and honor the Wachowski sisters' legacy and their story. You need to delete Resurrection, and I want you to delete Animatrix too. Animatrix was terrible. It's a confusing, messy movie. I don't like it. It's a bad movie. Warner Bros. Couldn't just make a simple fucking Matrix fucking story with the one and the ages. Instead, they make some fucking crazy, confusing story. It doesn't even, like, the story is like contradictory to the Wachowski sisters' Matrix movie. Yeah. Animatrix is a fucking terrible movie. It's confusing and it's terrible. Yeah, guys, delete that. I don't want Animatrix part of my canon too. Part of my canon too. Yeah, delete it. Is there? I might just make a 1 hour video, guys. I don't know if I can talk for an hour and a half. We'll see what happens here. I'm getting a little tired, so I might go to the store, get my beer and smokes, and I'll watch the show with you guys when it gets uploaded, and I'll go to bed afterwards. Go to bed around 1, sleep till 9, 8:30, and I'll get my beer and smokes, and I'll work on my book, obviously. I will work on my book. Yeah, so that's my deal for Warner Bros. If they don't like my offer, I'm like, guys, if you don't like this offer, you know what I'm saying, I'll just make my Great Escape movie, and you won't see this great story told. You want to get that great story told with me as the one, the life of the one, and the Matrix. Bad stuff happened in my life, and I suffer a bloody death in the end. I come back to let the one reborn kicking ass. You better what? You better accept my terms and what? I'm gonna tell David without David, I have nothing to lose. If you don't want this story told, I'll just make my Great Escape movie and my other movies, and you guys are missing out on your multi billions. You're missing out on your $2.2 billion. Money that you're not gonna make for another Matrix movie. Because your Resurrection movie flopped, if you make another Matrix movie, chances are your movie might not do as good. It'll probably do maybe a couple hundred million. You might break even or even lose money. That's why Warner Bros. Knows $2.2 billion is a lot of money. It's a lot of money, and do a lot of good things with that money for your company. You see what I'm saying? Fund more movies, fund more shows. Yeah, I gave you a good deal. Come on, here.